Welcome to Gene and Mike do the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we're doing the crossword for Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. So, let's see. Do 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 do. And with a mighty high something silver.
Yes,
Did you do the crossword?
I did.
Good. Did it inspire you to want to ride a horse?
No,
Okay.
but like Hi-Yo Silver, it was a blast from the past. So, what did you think of it?
I thought it was fine. I liked the theme. It took me a while to remember. Actually, I'm not even sure if I really did remember or just figure out from the crosses what all of those phrases were.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Because there are actually a lot of phrases built into that thing.
Yes, there are.
And I guess these are right. I mean, I was waiting for, definitely yes or something like that. I can only remember a couple of them, but these were not them.
Yes, well, the theme was about that great toy that everybody just had when I was a child, the old Magic 8-ball.
Right.
It wasn't really a toy because adults like to use it too.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a big 8-ball, looked like a big pool 8-ball, black with a big 8 on it. And then on the bottom, you could shake it. And then on the bottom, there would appear an answer to any question you asked it. That was pretty much a yes or no answer.
It was important to ask the question first.
Yes.
Before you shook the thing. You
asked the question, then you shook the 8-ball, and then you looked at the bottom, and the answer would pop up.
Yep.
And so there were 3 of those answers in the puzzle today, along with the revealer 55 across, which was the magic 8-ball was the answer there.
Right.
But the first one was 16 across. Will Ruby go to the prom with me? The answer was, my sources say no.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. And then we get to 32 across. I repeat, will Ruby go to the prom with me? And it said, ask again later. And then finally, 37 across, 3rd time's the charm. Will Ruby go to the prom with me? Without a doubt. And then the theme was the Magic 8-ball. And it was, I think, trying to make the point that if you asked the question enough times, you would eventually get the answer you wanted, whether it was true or not.
Mm-hmm. What if they debated putting this into a sundae and having like 8 of them or something like that?
Yes.
I guess it would get a little bit tiresome after number 7. I want to know who Ruby was. But
and did she really go to the prom?
Yes.
Probably not. So anyway, that was the theme, and it was fun, and just brought back some fun memories when I was a little kid. So,
well, when I was solving this, I was going sort of more or less from top to bottom, and when I got the 16 across, my sources say no. I'm like, what? I didn't quite. Did you recognize that phrase immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
My sources say no. Yes. So, and you've got X word up there. Are all of those theme clues new ones? Because I'm sure we've seen some of them before.
Only one of them. Oh, you were correct. The only one that was a debut was Without a Doubt.
Oh,
Magic 8-ball was also a debut. And there are a couple of others that we'll talk about in a sec. I was sort of thinking, I was trying to say, as I started thinking about Magic 8-ball, whether or not they'd have me write out the word 8 or maybe put in a digit.
Oh.
Because sometimes they have done that, but here they want it all spelled out.
Yep. Well, and as I was doing this, I thought, has this been a theme before? And I don't think it's been a theme, but we've definitely had clues like the Magic 8-ball says, and it would be my sources say no. So yeah.
By the way, I'm looking here at X word info. I see the answer to the question, who's Ruby? According to wordplay, the constructor creates a crossword puzzle for his now wife, Ruby, on the anniversary of their first date.
Oh.
I presume he meant to say created, but anyway, the point is it's...
Now we know.
Yeah, now we know who Ruby was and is.
And who did this puzzle?
This was Daniel Trujillo Diaz, a debut.
Daniel and Ruby.
I thought it was fun. I thought there were, in addition to the theme, which I'm a sucker for Magic 8 Ball. I always give that as assignments in my classes.
Oh, yeah?
To make a little Magic 8 Ball app.
Oh.
Because it involves randomness. It involves having to manipulate a group of strings. It's just sort of fun.
Well, very good.
Let's see. I'm trying to think what was new here. 14 across was European capital with canals. I'm like, wait, Venice isn't a capital. That was the only one I could think of.
Me too.
I needed a little help to discover it was Amsterdam.
That's correct, yes.
And Amsterdam coming out of the crosses, one of which was 6 down, where volleyball and racquetball were invented. In brief, YMCA.
That's right.
I find that amazing.
Yes, that was very interesting.
I thought, let's see, I was thinking that Neville Chamberlain invented volleyball. No, that might not be right.
No, I don't think so.
Who invented basketball?
That was Naismith.
Naismith?
At least that's what the people in Kansas will tell you, that go to KU. But I think there are other sources. Didn't we just have that in a crossword about basketball coming from some other country?
It might have been. But getting back to Naismith, Neville Chamberlain, I think it sort of sound a little bit the same.
No.
No? Okay. Fine. Be that way. Let's see. We had 9 across, Michael of Superbad, Sierra.
That's right.
Is he like the wrestling chap?
No. That's Cena.
Oh,
John
man.
Cena. Very close. Very close.
Right. I wonder if they get, confused.
No, I don't think so.
It's just like, hey, I'm here for my audition. Well, no, we asked Michael Cena.
No, Michael Cera he was in the Barbie movie. He played Ken's friend. I can't remember the name, but he was like, "Hey, I'm Ken's friend," and that was like his only line. Saying, "I'm Ken's friend."
I'm sorry to report, in the Oppenheimer Barbie universe, I went with Oppenheimer.
Oh, did you?
I've not seen. I started watching Barbie, but I'm like, okay.
I know.
That was enough for me.
Definitely not your cup of tea.
Too much pink. I thought that was interesting. There were a couple of clues that harken back to yesterday's Triplet Tuesday. For example, we had 21 down, more than 2,000 years ago, for short, BCE.
That's right.
There's that curious set of letters. And then we also had, 51 down. That was bog, mire.
Right.
So I don't know what the odds of that were. I definitely did not have this crossword available when I was writing yesterday's Triplet Tuesday. So.
But yeah, I thought the same thing. It's like, it's coming back to haunt me. It's
haunting you, yes.
Haunting me again. So.
We had 48 across, author of L'Île Mystérieuse, and that was Verne. Or, as I like to say, Verne, which is probably incorrect, and I had sort of a bit of an Italian accent there.
Yes.
Just a bit.
Another literary reference, 36 across, Pequod captain was Ahab.
Yes.
Yes, from the old Moby Dick.
What a great name for a ship.
The Pequod.
We had 30 down. I'm always having trouble with this one, somewhat. I go for a bit, but it's always, I think, a tad.
Always a tad.
And we had 41 down. That was place to buy a fur at Christmas. And the answer was tree lot.
Right.
I was thinking that this is northeast Wisconsin. If we want to get a tree, we just head out back with an axe on our shoulders and start chopping until the neighbors call the police. Yes, that's the only drawback to that. We have to remember to walk further away before we start chopping. Of course, they're not going to come and challenge us. We have an axe.
Go out to the park. Go out to the park and chop down one of those trees.
That's right. And of course, the old chainsaw is always a dead giveaway.
Yeah, might make it a little noticeable. So
I'm embarrassed about 27 across. It crossed with 1 down. It shares the 27-mile border with 27 across, and 1 down was Armenia. Before I got that, I had the R and the A of 27 across, and I went for Ural, as in Ural Mountains, which technically is not a country.
No.
But
why did you have a U there?
Well, I had the R and the A, and because 2 down was erupting hot springs geysers.
I see.
And then 3 down was new and improved for a limited time only. Add speak.
Right.
So I had the RA, and it was 4 letters long. And I saw something about border, and I went, Ural, but it didn't make any sense, especially since with Ural, it would have been 23 down. The 23andMe mailing would have been a DLA kit.
Yep.
I find it, I liked how 23 down was 23andMe. Right. That was cute.
Yeah, pretty clever.
I wonder if they planned that or if that was just luck. I mean, they got DNA kit there and it was, hey, it's 23 down.
Yep.
We had something you can be under when in court. 28 down was oath.
That's right.
That wasn't too hard.
Nope.
And 28 across, the comics dog with a big red tongue, Odie.
That's right.
Is Odie still around?
Odie and Garfield.
Really?
That's Garfield, yeah.
He must be like 150
I don't know if
years old.
So.
Yeah, probably if they're not, if the original, let's see, Jim Garfield isn't doing it, probably, Jim Garfield's son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter.
I don't think his name was Garfield. That's the name of the cat.
Jim Davis.
Davis.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, we had...
I like 53 down. Degrees of success, for short, PhDs.
Yes. We can debate whether or not that is truly success, but...
I'm going to say not in every case, but...
Degrees of proof of graduating from university. Let's see, we had 57 down, prefixed with morphic, isomorphic. Very, very common.
Yep.
I wonder how many times iso has appeared. Probably too many to count.
Probably not. Oh, how many?
244.
I was going to say probably not as many as echo or neo. Seems like those are prefixes that you see all the time.
Well, let's have an iso neo battle. Ooh, neo, 674. Yeah. And what was the other one? Eco.
Echo. Eco.
ECO. 449. So neo wins.
Yep. It's in there a lot.
Neo has been in since, I always love to dive into the archives here, 1942. Recent comb form. That is Neo, that would be Neo.
Yep.
So this was a very nice crossword.
Yep. It
was, again, by, wait for it. I am waiting for it. Hang on.
Daniel Trujillo Diaz.
You did a much better job of pronouncing it than I would have.
I don't know about that.
So,
anyway, thank you, Daniel.
Yes, indeed. All right, that is it for today.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. Remember, we love feedback. You can click on the send fan mail link or email crosswordpodcast@icloud.com. We will be back again with our cutting edge analysis. And when I say cutting edge, no axes will be involved, but our cutting edge analysis of tomorrow's crossword tomorrow.
Bye-bye.